Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to dear lecturers. Today, our group would like to present our final year project, which the title is Betle Organic Hand Sanitizer. First of all, this is our group members. Khairunnisa will explain the introduction. Next, Manizira will talk about the literature review. And last but not least, Mashitah will give you an explanation about the methodology and expected results. And hi, my name is Khairunnisa binti Mohamed, and I will cover the introduction part. First, the background of study. The study is performed to investigate the effectiveness of Betle leaf as organic hand sanitizer to decrease the infectious agent on hand. So why did we choose this topic? Well, we choose it as we notice that nowadays humans are exposed to the unhealthy atmosphere. Just to give you a rough idea, in June 11, 2009, the World Health Organization had declared an influenza H1N1 pandemic after more than 70 countries reported 30,000 cases of H1N1 infection. While in mid-March 2020, WHO once again labeled the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic after the disease spread across the world, which the first emerged in Wuhan, China. Pandemics are spread from person to person by exposure to infected droplets expelled by coughing, sneezing, or talking. People also can be infected by touching anything contaminated with the virus, such as objects or surface, and then touching their face without even realizing it. To prevent spread, people with the symptoms are advised to cover their mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Moreover, people are required to keep their hygiene by cleaning hands regularly using soap and water or hand sanitizer. Washing hands with soap and warm water can remove oils from our hands that can harbour microbes. Besides, hand sanitizer are also doing great in protect against disease-causing microbes. They are also proven to be effective in reducing the number and types of microbes. Next, problem statement. The widespread of viruses throughout the world has caused the demand and consumption of hand sanitizers increase. This is because when people sneeze or touch the contaminated surface, it is much difficult for them to wash their hands with soap and water, especially when they are outdoors or in the car. Hand sanitizer is much more convenient as people can use it anytime they want to clean their hands, which can avoid them getting sick and spread germs to others, and that is better than not cleaning at all. Surprisingly, a natural substance which is Betle or also known as betel leaf contain antiseptic and antifungal properties as they are rich in polyphenol, especially cervical, offering dual protection from germs. Thus, in this study, Betle will be tested to identify its efficacy as hand sanitizer to eliminate germs that cause disease using fingertips touch plate method. Next, we go to the objectives. The objectives are to produce natural-based hand sanitizer by using organic substances such as Betle, to find out the efficacy of betel leaf in science and medical field, and to investigate the effectiveness of organic hand sanitizer on fingertips touch plate method. Next, I will explain about the scope of study. This project focused on Betle as a main key ingredient in producing hand sanitizer product. Betle contains important chemical constituents that are added to arouse action for its medicinal properties like antifungal and antiseptic that can prevent the reproduction of bacteria on the skin. Previous research studies on Betle shows important antibacterial effect that may due to the presence of many potent compounds such as alkaloids, tannins, phenolic, and glycosides. Besides, rose essential oil also added into this solution to produce an interesting fragrance to this product. It also has antibacterial and antifungal properties. In this project, Betle leaves will be extracted and then the extract will be mixed with other ingredients such as carbapol 940, glycerin, sodium metabisulfite, and rose essential oil. Next, Betle hand sanitizer and two other hand sanitizer with different ingredients which are ethanol and benzalkonium chloride will be used to apply on hands. The fingertips touch plate method will be applied to evaluate their effectiveness by counting the bacterial colony growth on nutrient agar plate. Ethanol-based hand sanitizer and BKC hand sanitizer are used as a benchmark to test whether Betle hand sanitizer is effective in disinfecting germs as they have proven clinically to be effective in killing germs. Next, we move to the expected results. An organic hand sanitizer can be produced by using natural ingredient which is piper betel as a main organic substance. Next, the efficacy of piper betel can be studied deeply and can be widely applied as time progresses. Next, the effectiveness of piper betel organic hand sanitizer can be evaluated by counting the bacterial colony growth on neutron agar plate by using fingertips touch plate method. And the less of bacteria growing after test will show the most effective hand sanitizer. Last but not least, I will talk about the significance of study. The significance of this study is to find an alternative use of piper betel which is considered as natural ingredients to substitute the chemicals used in producing sanitizing gels. Next, minimal the cost of making the hand sanitizer since the raw materials to be used are all natural and could be free obtained in gardens, backyard, and farms. This study is important because it helps people to stay healthy and free from germs and also make their hands clean and fresh. Sometimes hand sanitizer can be very useful to protect hands hygienic, especially when there is no access to soap and water.
Hello, my name is Manizira, anak perempuan K.Leny Annan. So today I would like to present about Chapter 2 Literature Review. Firstly, Piper betel belongs to Piper of the family Piperaceae. That has been used to prevent body odor, medicine of shortness breath, throat problem, and lung treatment. The extract of Piper betel is to be effective against several human pathogens such as Staphylococcus aureus. Antibacterial activity is the proved activities of piper beetles. Medicinal plants were used in treatment of many diseases like malaria, AIDS, and sexually transmitted disease. Piper beetle against pathogenic bacteria has been studied where the most bacteria species were susceptible to the extract of piper beetle. For anti-allergic activity, bone marrow-derived cells and lung epithelial cells give the inhibitory effects of piper beetle on fabrication of allergic mediators. Piper beetle leaves have successfully applied on pre-surgery cataract patients. For antifungal activity, piper beetle produced the best result in antifungal susceptibility testing and showed to possess antifungal property against 4 out of 5 strain fungus after study in vitro screening of antifungal activity of plant in Malaysia. Secondly, for alcohol, alcohol is a broad-spectrum disinfectant which can kill bacteria and fungi by denaturing microbial proteins. Alcohol-based hand sanitizer is designed for application to the hands to deactivate microorganisms and suppress their growth. In addition, most alcohol-based hand sanitizer contain ethanol, isopropanol, and propanol, or the combination of two of these products. Next, benzalkonium chloride is the quaternary ammonium compound used in pharmaceutical formulation as an antimicrobial preservative, and it works by killing microorganisms. By using benzalkonium chloride, researchers also makes comparison between of this ingredient with ethanol by the effectiveness of the dilution in disinfection. For essential oil, when inhaling essential oil molecule, they can send message to the limbic system that liable for controlling emotion. Essential oil is the mixture of saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbon, ketones, ester, and ether that produce odor.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mashitah binti Mohamed. Today, I will explain about Chapter 3 Methodology and Chapter 4 Expected Result. In this study, the fingertip plate method is used to evaluate the effectiveness of piper beetle hand sanitizer. The effectiveness can be determined by counting the total colony on each plate, which is the less amount of colony on plate will represent the most effective. The material needed such as piper betel, carbopol 940, glycerin, rose essential oil, sodium metabisulfite, distilled water, nitrium agar, benzalkonium chloride based hand sanitizer, and ethanol based hand sanitizer. While the apparatus used are beaker, petri dish, graduated cylinder, conical flask, filter funnel, filter paper, foil paper, analytical weight, pH meter, dropper, spatula, Bunsen burner, tripod, gauze mat, burette and stand and clamp. The procedure that need to carry out during the process are preparation of extract, drug formulation, gel preparation, evaluation of bitter leaf, and antiseptic test. For the preparation of the extract, starting from collect the piper betel, wash and dry, cut the piper betel into the pieces, add distilled water and heat for 50 minutes, and lastly the extract will collect with filter paper. List of drug formulation for the bitter leaf extract gel. For gel preparation, first develop the carbopol in hot water, mix the extract with glycerin and metabisulfite, add carbopol, add distilled water, and lastly add essential oil drop by drop. For the evaluating of bitter leaf extract is by observing physical characteristics. For the antiseptic test, 9 students are selected to become the test subject. All the students are required to do the same activity, which is open the door using phone, using computer. All activities had to be done without washing their hands. Data analysis is to compare between 3 different types of hand sanitizer. For the total cost of the product is RM47.40. Lastly, for the flowchart shows the activities that had been done along the duration time to finish the experiment studies, starting from first to the last process. So now, I will continue for the expected result. First, hand sanitizer can be manufactured using natural ingredients, which are bitter leaf, as the main organic substance. Second, the efficacy of piper betel extract can be studied and widely applied as time progresses. And lastly, the formulation of organic substance using piper betel to reduce bacteria can be proved by fingertips touch plate method.